Okay, welcome back for round 4 of the ANZCRL Combined Racing League's Ginetta GT5 Cup. We have got 5 minutes qualifying as the cars are about to come out of the grid. And we're just looking at Huds 21, the winner of round 3 previously that we've just witnessed. There at the Porsche Leeds big track. After taking it from got a mental blank now, but anyway, from a penalty. So as they're all rolling out of pit lane, it's going to be frantic here at the Nürburgring short sprint layout. We're going to have 16 laps and the forecast is light rain for the race. So these guys here, I guess qualifying might not mean so much because they haven't had any wet practice here at the moment. The practice session for the qualifying of the 2 lobbies was done in the dry. We were seeing times around the 1:23s from Weary Knight, who joined us. We've got 8 now. We had 7 the last race, so Weary Knight came in, but obviously he got bumped up to the top lobby, as did Dark Lord. He's the man that should have won the race actually with the penalties at the end. Oh, as Devil, getting a little bit excited with warming up his tyres, has just clobbered the car in front of him, which was Huds, which you wouldn't be too happy about. But anyway, here we go. The guys are all starting up their time, but the unlucky guys that had to drop out from the top lobby was Jedi 13. And also, the man that was started in the second lobby was quick enough to go up in the top lobby for round 3 at the Porsche Leipzig circuit. He's found himself back here in the second split. And these guys will be fighting from positions as long as everyone finishes in on the same on 16 laps in the top lobby. These guys will be fighting for positions 12 down to 20, or not. We're down to 19, I should say, because we'll have 19 runners in total. We've got 11 in the top lobby and 8 here, with 2.5 minutes remaining. I'll just bring up the map here. We're just looking at the ski. We're on ski. He'll be the first man that will set a time. As he comes around the final corner. Great layout here. These guys are going to be working pretty hard in the wet, I could imagine, come race time. They're going to feel like a refreshment drink after this race as Ski has done a 25. Bang, straight in. He only just missed out staying in the top lobby, I believe. Oh, he's not mucking around. He wants that pole as Tim and Jack puts down his time. What does he make? As he comes through the run down to the line. Actually, he must have had an invalidated lap. G Staffia up in 4th. Very tight little corner there, that little complex into turns 1 and 2, or 1, 2 and 3. You can see he's up here on his better time, just. See what sort of time Jedi can squeeze out of his car. He's fairly close to Ski as well. As we got Lolux in the pits, he's happy with his time, I'd say. There's a lot of these cars, they'll get another lap in. So he's up a little bit here, so he may get into 3rd with this time. Could even leapfrog actually Lolux into 2nd. Depends how his 3rd sector is. As Jedi jumps to 2nd. And here comes J Staffia. And there he goes into 3rd. He's jumped Lolux. And then we've got Devil right on the hammer. So these guys here are going to get one lap more in. Oh, I don't know if he's going to get, if you don't know, dear, if he'll get another one. But he's second with 25.474, sensational lap. Subbing for Aussie Jumbo in this number 29. Team Shellstone car. And what's Ski doing as he's about to finalise? He's up again. Oh, he's fast here in the dry, but as we know, the forecast is for a wet track for the race coming up very shortly. And there he goes better again with a 23.829. You don't know, dear, he's the last man. See if he's up on his last time, sector time. No, he's not. He's Devil X, he's showed some pace. We know he's a fast, hot lapper. What can he do? Jetto now is second. Oh, is they all coming in with their faster times now? Devil hasn't been able to do any better. So Starfield's kept third, I'd say. And there we go, finished. So there's our grid. We will have Ski and Jetto, the two that had to drop out of the top split. Their time wasn't good enough. Weary Night and Dark Lord was a little bit quicker, so they got up into the top split. So we'll see how they fare. But we've obviously got those two on the front row. Then we've got Jay Starfier and You Didn't Know, dear, in on the second row. Third row, Tim and Jack and Devil X. Can he have another blinder of a start like he did over at the Porsche Lipswich circuit from third to first? A little bit more here, work to do here. But then we've got Huds, the winner of the last race, and Lolux 53. When I say winner, the winner of the second split. So we will continue on now to the race. Wet track is the forecast. So here we go. So that qualifying session, the track was 40 degrees. The ambient temperature was 28. It is the summertime over here in Nürburgring, over in Germany, the Nürburgring circuit. This is going to be challenging for the guys. 16 laps here with the rain. Light to heavy rain. It looks like it's only meant to be, it's only light rain, but geez, you can hear that rain coming down at the moment. Oh, when they thought that things were going well, now look what they've got in front of them. A wet track. What will Ski be able to do? Will Jetto? Jetto will have the run down into the first corner, but sometimes having that tight entry does not work well, because then you've got the quick shift to the left, so Ski can still hold out around that outside. Not too bad. Jay Starfier. That's the position we saw Devil round 3 come from that position into first. So can he do that? You didn't know, dear, what a great qualifying result, fourth for him. Tim and Jack substitute for myself, Woody Lizard, in that number 58 Payas car on row 3. Joining him is Devil X. He could have a good little shot down there, down the inside. Huds. He's going to just keep it clean, I'd say. See what happens, same as Lolux. So here we go. Lights are going. And it's go. And Ski has jumped well. And he's also, he's been able to jump just as good as Jetto. Jetto's going to be able to lead these guys down into the first corner in second, while they're wobbling for positions from third to fourth as Devil. He's done a ripper like he did last time. Here he is. He's from 6th down into 3rd. And he's made that stick. Overdid. He's kept his position in 4th as it's 3 wide coming out of this corner. You wouldn't think you could get 3 cars coming through that little short join onto the main part of the circuit. Battling like it's the final lap of the race, but we're only just starting. As Huds has run wide, but he's Jetto and Ski, class of their own at the moment. They've just broken away from the field. What can Devil X do? I make a mental note that I don't call him illogical. He brought that up to me that in the commentary, call him Devil illogical, but when I look at the little short initials on the screen, I'm thinking it's illogical all the time. But there he goes. Oh, he's just had a little bit of a slide coming out, trying to get the power down out of the chicane. Coming back onto the main starting straight. Nice run down into a very tight hairpin. Catches a lot of drivers out, especially in this wet, slippery surface. At the moment, Ski, he's in the position that he likes to be. He's away from all the what we call the riff raff. Oh, as Devil has a great cut into that first corner. I think he'll get away without a penalty there. His car was still nicely in those ripple strips, but what a bit of ground he made up there on Jetto. Going hard here at the moment. Only lap 2 of 16. They want to get this race over and done with. They don't want to see this track get any wetter. The quicker they get this race over and done with, the better they think. They're running around here thinking it's dry. Tell you what, there'll be a lot of opposite lock going on coming into some of these corners. The run up to this chicane will be pretty dicey though. Uphill they would help the cause. I did see Devil a little bit of a wobble in here in the change of direction last lap. That one looks a lot better. You didn't know, dear. He's got the experienced Tim and Jack behind him. And doing a great job following Devil. Settling himself in. Just to start lap 3. This won't hurt him at all. Holding position here in 4th. As the train comes down the starting straight into turn 1. Deep on the brakes, trying to avoid those puddles that are starting to build up on the outside of the track. You know, dear, he really was holding on there with his opposite lock. As you can see, Tim and Jack with that mistake. You can see how much it cost. A little bit of understeer, correcting the car as well at the same time. Came in a little bit too hot first corner. As there you go, Tim and Jack around the outside. It's a long way around here. He's made that stick too. That was sensational. Around the outside in the wet, that's probably where the grip may be. Instead of down hugging around the inside where maybe there's a few puddles forming. He's definitely found his groove. And you know, dear, he's under the pump here with Lolux, who started at the rear of the field. Trying to seize him up into the top chicane. He's making a move, he's down the inside of him. You didn't know, dear, he just doesn't want to bend Aussie Jumbo's car. He's doing a good job though. These wet conditions, probably he was wishing it would stay dry from the performance he was showing in practice and qualifying. Stuff is having a better run. Hasn't had anyone spinning in right in front of him at the moment. Gonna have a nice clean run here. Try and get through. You don't know, dear, if he can. Trying to hang on to the back of Lolux. As you can see, you don't know, dear, he's just having trouble trying to get that power down out of that switch back into the main running of the circuit. Jetto trying to chase down Ski. You can see Ski there just in coming on the bottom of your screen. Absolutely blitzing at the moment. These two are trading lap times here. 29.509 to Jetto's 29.5 flat. And nothing in it, 9/10 of a second. 9/100ths of a second, I should say. But nothing at all. See what their times are now. Are they getting slower? No, they're getting, oh, they are a little bit slower that lap. So the track conditions are deteriorating. You can see all those puddles there starting to build up on the outside. Got to be careful there. Ski's trying to put a lot of asking a lot from those tyres, braking there in those puddles. Always we have disconnectors. I think we've got someone out. It might mean you don't know dear. Looks like they've out on lap 4. As the battle continues here for 4th position between Lolux and Tim and Jack. See, I think Lolux is the man that's actually got Tim and Jack. So to score points too, the guys have to finish at least 70% race distance. And then actually then they get anything after that, they actually get 50, they get half points, sorry, after that. So you don't know dear will get half points of whatever position of 19th. Which is 8 points, so we'll get 4 points for this round. Look at that spray coming into turn 1. This is the battle on the track at the moment. We're just keeping an eye on to see if Ginetta can make start making a move on Ski, but at the moment, Ski's the fastest man on the track and out in front, extending that lead a little bit. He's now over, getting close to 3 seconds. Oh, it's Tim and Jack. Overcommitted into that corner, understeered into the gravel. Gives Jay Starfier a little sniff. That's all he's going to need. I think Jay Starfier would love to try and have a little battle with Tim and Jack. And he was Diane. Oh, there you go. Ski, great job at the moment. Coming to the final, finish his lap 6 of 16. 10 more laps remaining. And this wet, soggy German summer day, the Nürburgring track, we're running the short sprint layout. As you can see, he's just moving away from that white line on the outside as well, where all those puddles are. He does an aquaplane in the brakes, and we've got Devil X not too far away from Jetto at the moment. Keep his consistent running going here. He may pressure Jetto into a little mistake. You can see they're fighting the wheel coming around here and this other little hairpin to come back onto the proper part of the circuit. Nice little run down onto the back straight up to into the chicane. This kink can be very hard on probably a bit more faster cars, especially in the wet. These cars will just be full flat out, be easy. It'll be day in the park really for these guys. Oh, as he's bringing them down the gears hard, Jetto. The sound of that. And we might just go on board for a lap there of Ski. As you can see how wet it is. He's picking his line. No big standing water puddles though at the moment. Just little bits here and there, so no swimming pools. So just pretty stock standard wet track running here at the moment. This corner here just a little bit sort of probably off camber, I'm not too sure, but they just seem, some of the guys just been a little bit slippery through there. As you can see, he's got nice lines running through here in the wet at the moment. Just avoiding a lot of the build up of where the water is, running up to the peak of the middle part of the track. Yeah, definitely getting a lot slower as the laps go on here. As you can see, the logic, I mean, Devil, fastest time of the last lap with a 30.197, and there's a lap around a very wet Nürburgring short sprint circuit, and we might as well just go on board here as Devil X is bridging that gap between him and Jetto. Just under 190 kilometres an hour before you got to smash on the brakes here. Slow them down to 70 k's or so in this little pit here. As we saw there, around about 40 kilometres an hour. Before you gas it up again. This is the part here where some of the cars have been struggling. It doesn't look too bad. Doing a better run here, Devil X tonight here at Nürburgring. He had a few little dramas around the Porsche Leipzig circuit. After actually leading the first lap of that race. In the number 25 No Regret car. Doing a good job chasing down Jetto, keeping Jetto honest. Still a long way, or not a long way, but there's still quite a bit to go in this motor race. Can't relax even can ski. One little slip up and that'll be it. These two will pounce. As you can see, Lolux there in the background. Started from 8th into 4th. Devil X started in 6th. He's been the driver at the moment. Well, you'd have to say ski, but he's ski just dropped the clutch pretty much, gripped it up from the start. He's led every second of this motor race. Outstanding run. But here we are, a battle for second position with Devil X, as we said, he started from 6th position. So he's been the mover. What can he do? He's running hard. Wouldn't think too much. Always Jetto running that out fairly wide. Probably couldn't get that power on. It looked like Devil had a good run. It's going to be dicey coming up to the chicane. They could really overcommit here. You go straight on, especially in this wet condition. Even in the dry it happens. So doing a great job, these two. And as you can see, look at Devil's got that drive. Look at this. Here he is. He's made that easy. Oh, there's Jetto coming together. These cars, it might look worse than what it really is. These cars in the game as well, sometimes when they do just touch, they cling together. The physics in the game. Says Jetto, he's not done yet. So Devil has second at the moment, but he's now got a break in all this wetted area. He's going to find it hard to pull it up. She's done a great job. He knew that he was in those wet puddles. Look at the experience of them on the young shoulders. Showing a lot more experience than his age. Devil, he's learned a few lessons throughout his time. Knew that car wasn't going to slow up if he braked normally, because he was forced out on those wet puddles by Jetto. Can he return serve? great race at the moment between the Jetto and Devil X for second. Jetto, the number 20 Machuca Racing team. The Green Devil, here he comes. These guys, look at the times that they've slowed down quite a little bit here with this battling that they've had. The amount of water coming out of that wheel arch. Rain has been relentless, has not let up at all throughout this race. Oh, as Devil has run a little bit wide, that's going to be costly for him for this run down this straight. And still in that background we got Lolux, but he just cannot manage to, he's doing the same times as them, but that's just all he can do. He just do the same sort of lap times. Track has just deteriorated from the start of the race. Was always going to do that though. They started off doing 27s, now they're in the 30s. The high 30s as well, Ski's I think just notched it back a little bit, knowing that he's got a good 5-second lead on these two. That 5 seconds, he knows, he's seen it before. That 5 seconds can go at a heartbeat. One little mistake, one slip up. Especially if you get out on these wet grass, you could be spinning for a while. And all so frustrating that you could lose so much in one little mistake. But that's motorsport. But he's doing everything to avoid that, and he's doing a great job out there in front. Shows a lot of passion in his sim racing ski. Tough competitor. A team FIV racing car. Oh, he has made a little mistake, because at the moment now that 4-second lead that he had is now only just under 2 seconds. And while I was looking at something, I've probably used. Guys watching probably saw it and I missed it, but there you go. So with 3 laps, this lap and another couple to go after this one. It looks like it's still on. Look at the time that Jetto, they've actually gone faster. They're all doing 30s and now they've decided to start doing 29s, these guys. Unbelievable. Pushing each other on. We've still got Lolux there in 4th in the Barlow's car. Jay Starfia doing a tremendous job in the Emochi Motorsport car in 5th. Tim and Jack fell by the wayside a little bit, but still doing good there in 6th position in the Payas car. And Huds in the number 15 FIV car. Teammate with Ski is rounding out the positions there in 7th. We had you don't know Deer in dropped out in lap 4. As it looks like the battle for second is intensifying again. Jetto. Mate, all he's seen is Devil's headlights and those yellow rear view mirrors all race through the spray. Oh, as he's just... here we go, we've got Devil making the move. But he's on the part of the track with no grip whatsoever, plus a little bit of grass. After we saw Jetto come in hot, and he was all opposite lock. He was everywhere. You could see his top of his gloves spinning around everywhere, and his eyes as wide as those headlights behind him of Devils. But he just managed to hold on. Jetto still in second. But for some reason, I've just got this feeling that I can see Devil making another move. He's lining him up. Did make a move on Jetto out of the chicane. He had a good run on then and into the final corner, and he took second only for a brief moment, and Jetto got him again. That was around about lap 9, I think it was. Got him again into turn 1, had the inside running. Devil's still hounding in the 29s. What was this lap? Would have been a bit slower because he had to actually do a little bit of lawn mowing, avoiding the slow Jetto out of the turn 1. After he overcommitted into this corner, probably getting a little bit of understeer as he's done it again. This is Devil's opportunity. If he can get good power on, slip it down the on over to the right, try and get a good run. Probably not enough racetrack to try and get the run done down in this part of the track. Did see Tim and Jack actually go around the outside of You Don't Know D on lap 1 or 2 around that corner. This is where Devil's been strong all race. He's had the power coming out of here, then coming up and out of the chicane. So we'll just go there, Ski will take his final lap. The logical, I mean, I've done it again. Devil X has got a time penalty. We'll just come up and see what that time penalty is, 1 second. So you could probably say, unless there's an incident with Jetto and Devil, Jetto should be able to keep second here, but it has been done before where Devil X could overtake Jetto and then skip away. He's had that pace. Oh, he's just been hard on the brakes there. That could also loop Devil as well, trying to avoid Jetto. It can be hard. It looks like the sun's starting to shine through as well a little bit, but that rain's just constant. Racer's nightmare. Some drivers love the rain though. Ski is the man here at the moment. Doing a tremendous job out there in the leading number 14 F Avu Ginetta. Don't forget this is the race of for 12th position and beyond here at ANZCRL Combined Racing League, as the top lobby split is running at the same time. At the moment is we've just got that run down here to the final corner. Doesn't matter that Devil's got a penalty. He wants to still try and cross that line before Jetto, as we see Ski take victory here in round 4 of the Nürburgring of the Ginetta Cup. And Devil X, tremendous drive, both by the top 3. Lolak's a very lonely race for him in 4th, but credit to him as well. I think he started 7th on the grid. J Staffia, nice run as well. I can't remember. I don't know if he started in 5th. He finished in 5th. Tim and Jack, he dropped, I think, a position. Oh, actually, no, I think he might have been. No, he might have dropped a position. Tim and Jack, as Huds 21's the final one to come through and take the checker. And what a sensational race we've just witnessed here at the Nürburgring for round 4 of the ANZCRL Combined Racing League's Ginetta GT5 Cup. We've got 2 more rounds remaining, which is running in a fortnight's time, and where we go over to Sakito International and Silverstone National Track. So there's those results. Ski, Jetto, Devil X in 3rd, Lolux 53 in 4th, J Staffy in 5th, Tim and Jack 6th, 7th Huds, and 8th on lap 4 was You Don't Know Dear. Fastest lap looks like it went to Ski, the man that won the race there. So I've been your host, Woody Lizard. Thanks for watching the second tier lobby. of our first series of 2021 at ANZ Combined Racing League. You can find us on the website at aus-nzcrl.weebly.com or over on Facebook, just punch in ANZCRL and answer a few of those questions that we ask for Australia New Zealand races only here on the Xbox Project Cars 2. I hope you enjoyed tonight and look forward to catching up with you very soon. Next weekend we have the Route 66 to Daytona 500, which is the third race distance of the Daytona 500 of the NASCARs. 2 lobbies will be running on Saturday. Second tier will be running in the afternoon, and then the top guys will be running in the night. You will not want to miss the night race with the top guys. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Cheerio, and have a good week.